All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yes, get my screen dialed in here. What's happening? Happy Sunday. All that. All that jazz. The 20. Are we have the 29th? June 29th. Sunday. Getting on to July here pretty quick. How are you this morning? How's your weekend? Pop in the chat. How you doing? Scale of 1 to 10. Nobody's here yet. Maybe I'll get ghosted today. Doubt it. Get Instagram fired up. My microphone board, my high-tech mixing board's on fumes. Dave Zemchek from Central New York. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Pop in the chat how things are, 1 to 10. Got the big cup of coffee going today. Only about a 70 on the sleep score, but I think that was mostly due to being up a little bit late. So, Matt Moore, I'm here with a 10. Good to see you. Solid 8 for Dave. Love it. How you guys doing? Big plans for the week? You guys taking a few minutes today to get your shit together for the week? I hope so. Luke McGee, good to see you, my friend. Yeah. Got him coming from, we got the Northeast. I'll say Midwest. This touring man is here. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Where you been? Good morning, Wendy, in the background, posting the links and doing the things. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help all the time. What I don't say all the time is, yeah, this is day 185 or whatever, I think. And it is for Wendy, too. So she's been right here backing me up and making sure the link links are in there, and the Facebook thing is public and people can comment and all that stuff. So thank you. On vacation, packing and heading out. Matt Moore and the Crumb Snatchers are headed. So, hey, they get bigger every year, right? Snatch fewer crumbs, get a little more independent, do their thing. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. You guys keep them busy, that's for sure. Remember when we were kids, it was like, yeah, if you guys behave, maybe we'll go to Funtown. Cue the Chevy Chase family vacation lines. I hope you're working on those, Matt. You guys are going to be having so much fucking fun. You're going to whistle and zippity-doo-dah out of here. I'd have that right on repeat. Yeah. Hey, kids, Big Ben, Parliament, Santa's Village. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think you've had it right the first time. Yeah. Well, cheaper than Disney, right? Yeah. And you don't have to leave the state, so you won't be far from us. Yeah, we're about an hour from North Conway, which is pretty cool. We can get up into the White Mountains when we want to, even though Wendy would much prefer the backwoods of Maine to hike in, because she said in New Hampshire, all the trailheads are right off the road. So you run into some guy in designer jeans and penny loafers about halfway up a 4,000 footer. And he's pretty well screwed. So anyway, how you guys doing this morning? Good to see you. We got nobody on Instagram checking in, so I don't know why I stream. Probably could just go live on Facebook and be good. But oh well, it does upload to YouTube, which gives us a recording of it, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, good stuff yesterday. Chilled out. Didn't really hit it too hard. I needed a day. And sometimes you just do, just need a day to chill and to not be right on the hammer, Yeah, leave those loafers at home. I did see a guy coming down Katahdin once in like jeans and like, I think it was like some sort of flat shoe. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? So I think he was just seeing how he could go up a little ways and turn around and come back. But I'm like, people die up here, right? Yeah, here's a bottle of water. But anyway, well, let's get into it a little bit here. I wanted to talk today about habits that strengthen mental grit. Rawr, right? Because grit is not a mindset, it's a muscle. And habits are the reps. Okay. If you want to be unshakable under pressure, you need to do daily rituals that train resilience. Okay. Um, Today's about building systems that fortify your mind long before adversity hits. Okay. So you'll be strong when you go into it. Good morning, Mark Bunker. Speaking of winners, come to Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Welcome. Yeah, you don't rise to the occasion, guys. You fall to the level of your preparation. That can be said a bunch of different ways, but that's one of them. When pressure hits, you don't suddenly just become stronger, right? You reveal what's been trained. You reveal what's been trained. If you've been working on it, you'll be ready. Mental toughness is not about willpower in the moment, it's about what you've done when no one's watching. What you repeat in peace becomes your power in chaos. Speaking of power, here comes Tony Ruffin. Good to see you, my friend. Nice cup. You like that? Yeah. You know where I got that. If I get a little twitchy if I get down under a half cup in the mug and I'm coming down here with you guys, I got to have it topped off. So I don't want to pour a half a cup out. So I poured another cup and then, so we get about a cup and a half in this baby. So I'm rigged for bear today, guys. Now, good morning, Josh Baker. How are you, Peter Christensen? Good to see you guys. Talking about habits that habits that strengthen mental grit today. All right, and that being tough isn't just kind of in the moment. You got to be prepared. Okay, your habits are the delivery system of your identity. Whoa, yeah. Every habit you keep is casting a vote for who you believe you are. That's interesting, right? I'm on like 4 cups. Good for you, Tony. Yeah, you got a problem? Hey, resilient people don't rely on motivation, guys. They rely on their systems. They've got a plan, okay? Grit is the result of aligned, repeated action that proves to you, I do hard things, okay? It's not just like, hey, every once in a while, you got to be tough. You got to be tough all the time. And resilience is built through discipline in 4 different areas. Physical challenge, okay? Do something hard daily. Whether it's a cold plunge, if that's what you're into, or just a workout, a rock, a run, whatever your thing is. Physical discomfort builds mental capacity. I always feel better when I work out. I always sleep better when I work out. So get out and do something. So that's number 1, physical challenge. Ways to build resilience through discipline. Structured stillness. Sit with your thoughts, right? I'm not so good at this one. Meditation, squirrel, right? I try breath work, journaling, maybe just sitting quietly. It's going to teach you to slow down and lead from intention, not reaction. And then mental focus. Train your ability to stay present, to stay in the moment. You've heard the expression, be where your feet are. Read, limit distractions, plan your day the night before. You've heard me say, hey, I know every appointment I have coming up this week. I know where I've got availability and where I don't. Attention is the currency of performance. Don't waste it. Don't How's that? Better? Hang on. See if you can hear me now. Now you, yeah, we got it. Yeah, I have a little like electronic board that runs the mic, so it you have to charge it, and apparently Wendy forgot to charge it. Shit. So yeah, personal integrity. Sorry about that, guys. Um, keep promises to yourself. Say what you'll do. Do what you said you'll do. Right. All right. Confidence and grit are built through follow through, not hype. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Sorry about that, guys. Don't try to do everything. I'm in trouble, lady. See what I did there, Matt? Hey, Catherine, I didn't know you were on here. Good to see you. Yeah, don't try to do everything. Pick a few things and master them, right? Stay in your lane. Resilience isn't about being perfect. It's about being prepared. When the storm hits, your rituals are your roots. Storms don't shake people with deep roots. And habits are roots. I like that one. Doesn't say who said that, but so we'll put that on the Bob Turner column. I'm getting some good quotes. Yeah, always someone else's fault, right, Mark? Always blame others. See how many good tips you guys are getting? Yeah. So we need to add to Wendy's daily task list. Charge the microphone thingy. I'm in trouble when I go upstairs. Yeah, that's right, man. Right. So, guys, there's been times when, I always talk about my racing that I did, times during those races, and that's not really life. It's just a race, right? But you have some setbacks, you have some adversity, and if I hadn't done the training, I wouldn't know how to deal with it, right? Like we would go out on a it's horrible advice. We would go out on it might be a rainy day in April. We had to get our bike ride in, come back and my right foot's a 9-iron because we went 80 miles or whatever. But that's what was on the schedule that day. And I wanted to put that 80 miler in the bank so that I could reach back and grab that on race day and know that I did the work. So be prepared. If I hadn't done that, if I skipped that, then if it's raining on race day and it's cold on race day, I haven't been through it. So that's why you do the training. Like she doesn't have enough shit to do, right? Come on, Tony. She's got way more bandwidth. She can take on a lot. Who, not how, Tony. Yeah. So, guys, choose just one grit building habit from this. Maybe it's 10 minutes of just silence or breath work in the morning. Mark, maybe it's your journaling, right? Hey, for you guys that like the cold shower or the cold plunge, do that. Maybe it's a workout. Maybe it's not hitting your phone for the first hour of the day. That one would be tough for me. Keep one promise to yourself today, no matter what. What are you doing today? Promise yourself you're going to do it and then execute. And write this down. If you got something to write with, Mark, you can write this in your journal. This is my resilience rep. And I don't miss reps. This is my resilience rep. And I don't miss reps. Dave Howard is here. Good morning. Boy, that was a close one. The man, the myth, the wallpaper. Dave Howard, always here. Good to see you. And Touring Man is here today, guys. Today's a good day. You get Touring Man, Dave Howard in the room. Not much. I mean, how do you beat that, right? Who's got it better than us? So, guys, if that helped you at all, pop a fist pump in the chat. Sorry about the audio difficulties there. I was like, I got one light on there out of 4. We can make it. I tried to charge it, but then the screen goes, it's all wonky. So anyway, tomorrow, Monday, June 30th is a big one. We're talking about the 2 biggest enemies of resilience, the need for comfort and the need for approval. Huh? How many times are you guys thinking about that? We got to make it comfortable. We got to get people's approval. Josh Baker says, I set a promise to disconnect from work and phone by 6 p.m. starting next week. Yeah. Dave says, actually working, not on break. There you go. Good for you. Yeah, so tomorrow's day 7 on our series about resilience. It's all about letting go of things that keep you soft. It's time to toughen the mind and free yourself from the opinions of others. And I had conversations this past week with some people who jump on here regularly, and it got down to, what they were really concerned about is what other people think. Are they going to comment? Are they going to say this? If I do that, am I going to get some shade? Guys, do you. When is it your time to win? When are you going to not worry about what others might think? Post the post, do the thing, plant your flag. You only get one trip around this track, right? Like I said yesterday, it's a short trip we're on. Here's the link for the special free ticket to the 2-day summit. Steve Rosenberg's 2-day summit, 2-day takeoff, we call it, down in Houston, Texas, July 14th and 15th. Wendy and I will be there. Mark and Michelle Bunker will be there. Larry and Melinda White will be there. And we got several others going down. I think Roy Dahl is thinking about going down. Maybe we can get Pat Johnston to join us. Kylan, good morning, kid. How are you? You up and going this morning? You going to church? Yeah, so check it out. It's not too late. Why not bet on yourselves, guys? Why not go all in on you? So, oh, hey, Dad, I didn't know you were here. You said, got it back. Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. Some of you guys that jump on sometimes, like a lot of times my dad will jump on. It doesn't say Fred Turner is watching or Catherine Bigos is here. It doesn't say that. But when you're here, throw a comment in so I can say hello. So, yeah, come check out the Daily Sales Accelerator. We call it the DSA. We just hit 500 members in the Facebook group for that, but I won't hammer on you guys for that, seeing as how you're just recovering from getting us over 2,000 in the summit free Facebook group. But come check out the DSA. If you want to get better at sales, we're there every day of the week, the work week, so to speak, Monday through Friday. So Monday is mindset. Tuesday is dealing with objections. Wednesday is all about revenue, all right, increasing your revenue. Thursdays is literally live role plays right on the Zoom call, live sales role plays. And then Friday is what I call open coaching, but technically it's called Free Reign Friday. So we go whatever direction you want. If you need a role play, we'll do a role play. If you want to figure something out in your business, we'll throw it out to the group and I'll weigh in on it, or Steve will, or Bubba will, or Richard Nordheim will. We've got a lot of great people on the call, okay? Good dog sitting and taking care of some horses for a family friend. Good for you, man. Have a great day. Who will I see in Houston? Mark says. Dan Bennett, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, Mark's coming down. It's going to be Mark's second time down there. So if that tells you anything, making the effort, making the trip down a second time to get exposed to business and personal development stuff going on in that room. So lots of exciting stuff coming up, guys. I'll be sharing more of that kind of stuff with you this week probably. But yeah, lean in. Matt says, I wish I could make it. It's every month, Matt. So I will not be there in August due to a personal commitment. And September through the end of the year, I'll be there. And you want to grab it because we may end up going quarterly or something next year with it. So any future plans for another event in Maine? Right now, Dave, we're I'm still in that after the Edge event in February. I'm still in that. I don't know if I'll do that again next year. But then it's like when I finish an Ironman, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. And then a couple weeks later, you're Googling for where the next race is. So probably we'll end up doing the Edge event. Wendy and I haven't talked about that, but it probably will happen in that February range. So we'll see. But Matt says September might be my month. Yeah, cool. And Dave, if you want to join us in Houston, you can do that too. So, but I know you can drive to Maine, so it's a lot easier to digest. So Tyler Kirk's website for Legacy Media is up. Check that out. He's the one that did mine. Does a great job. If you're having trouble with your digital footprint, you don't know where you're headed, your brand isn't aligned, all of that stuff, Tyler can help you. The website that he did for me at Summit Coaching and Consulting is right there as well at bobturnercoaching.com. Mark says, mate. Man, it was a street fight getting people to come to the Edge Live event. I think we ended up with about 40. And it's February. So my thought process was, hey, it's February. What are people doing in February? Come to an event. It's a one-day thing, right? But it was rugged. It was rugged trying to get people signed up. So, but Just like with our free Facebook group, you just keep plugging. You don't give up because you don't get the numbers that you want, right? So I'll give you guys a couple of week reprieve before I start talking about getting to 3,000 in the Facebook group. Shoot. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great Sunday and get lined up for a great week. Do something for someone else today if you can. Ask yourself who needs more of you. Where do you need to show up differently or stronger? All right. And think about the mental grit stuff that I talked about today. Do a physical challenge. Have some quiet time if you need to. Some mental focus. Keep the promises to yourself and don't try to do everything. All right. I always say don't try to boil the ocean. I like that one. I don't know who said it. I'm sure I stole it from someone. It's way too creative for me to have come up with on my own. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Love you. Have a great day. I think we're gonna go get a sport coat. Actually, I got a couple other sport coats that I need to have shortened in the sleeves. So I'll take those in and have them whack about 3 inches off the sleeves, and then they'll fit. So anyway, guys, appreciate you. Have a great day today. Give me a call if you need me. Grab a 30-minute phone call if you need it. Matt Moore, thank you. Appreciate it. See you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. Take care.